everybody, my name is Alex. I'm going to guide you in practice today, about a 70-minute practice here. Hi. So feel free to modify wherever you need to. We're going to start in child's pose. Come to the back of your mat. Open your knees out wide. Push your hips back onto your heels. Stretch your arms out forward in front of you. Reach out through your fingertips. Bring your forehead down to the floor. Soften your shoulders. Relax your chest a little bit closer to the mat. Tune into your breath. Take a few more rounds of breath here. See what you can let go of. We're going to bend at the elbows, bring the palms together in prayer towards the nape of the neck. This is a place that you can bring an intention into your practice. Feel free to use blocks, straps, wherever you need to in your practice today. This is a pose that you can come back to over and over whenever you need it. Rest. Sometimes less is more. Re-extend your arms forward and lift up the tabletop all fours. Walk your knees underneath your hips. Hands underneath your shoulders. Let's move through a few cat-cows. Inhale, look all the way up, lift your chin and chest. And as you exhale, cat pose, arch your back, round your spine up, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, cow pose, lift the chin and chest, look up. Exhale, cat pose, arch and round your back. One more time, inhale, cow pose, look up. Exhale, cat pose, arch and round, empty out. Come back to tabletop. We're gonna move into spinal balance. Left hand underneath the shoulder. Reach your right arm forward out in front of you and extend your left leg back, point your toes down to the floor. Lift through both inner thighs, draw the pit of the belly in, broaden across the upper back. Reach your right fingertips forward. Take an inhale, extend, knee to elbow, round and tap the elbow and knee together. Inhale, extend, knee to elbow, round and tap. Inhale, extend, one more time, knee to elbow, round and tap. Re-extend the arm and the leg, inhale, and into tabletop. Exhale, second side, extend your right leg back, toes point down, left arm forward, thumb points up. Draw the belly in, broaden across the upper back, expand through the sternum. Fingertips reach forward, right leg extends back, take an inhale, knee to elbow, exhale. Tap the knee and elbow together. Inhale, extend, knee to elbow, exhale. Re-extend, inhale, knee to elbow, exhale. Inhale, extend, and tabletop. Knee and hand to the floor. Inhale, look up, cow pose, lift the chin and chest. Exhale, cat pose, arch and round your back. Inhale to tabletop, tuck your toes under. Keep your hands where they are and lean your hips back towards your heels to stretch the feet and the muscles there on the sole of the foot. Give yourself a little wag from one heel to the other heel. A little shift from one palm to the other. Back to tabletop, bring the hips over the knees, downward facing dog. Plug through the palms, lift the hips. The knees can be really soft here as you stretch back into your first downward facing dog. Drop your head, shake it out from side to side. Inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, lower your heels down. Unplug your hands, walk all the way back towards your feet at the back of your mat. Open your feet up hip distance, maybe even a little bit wider. Place the left hand to the center of the mat, and with an inhale, reach your right arm all the way up past your shoulder. Draw the floating ribs in, broaden across your chest. Send your eyes all the way up towards your right hand. Take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Lower your right hand to the mat, reach your left arm past your shoulder, soften your right knee. Broaden across your chest, look up towards your left hand. Take another big inhale. Lower your left hand down. Exhale, yogi squat. Open the feet up nice and wide. Bring your hips down towards your heels. You can take a block with you. You can either sit on the block or bring the hands onto the block. none of that. Take one more round of breath here if you like. Hands into the heart. Exhale, let it go. Back to forward fold. Bring the hands to the floor. Inhale, lift your hips up. And let's walk it back out to downward facing dog. Walk your hands all the way forward. Space your hands out about shoulder width distance. This time, slide your feet together at the back of the mat. And as you inhale, lift the right leg up. Lift through the heel of your right leg. Rotate the right front hip down. Soften the shoulders from the ears. Inhale, the right leg lifts up. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring the shoulders forward towards your wrist. Hug the knee in towards the chest. Step your right foot through up between the hands. Lift the chin, look up. Step your back foot in and fold. Inhale to mountain pose. Lift the arms over the shoulders, look up. Hands into the heart, exhale. Inhale, mountain. Extend the arms over the shoulders. Push your hips forward. Exhale, fold. Bring your hands to your feet. Step your right foot back, low lunge. Lower the right knee down, Anjaneyasana. Untuck your back toes. And with an inhale, send your arms up over your shoulders. Draw the floating ribs in, draw the tailbone down. Take one more breath in, look up. Downward facing dog. Hands to the mat, tuck your right toes under, send your left foot back to down dog. Inhale to plank pose, rock forward. Exhale, knees, chest and chin lower down. Slide through into cobra pose. Both hips are on the floor. Hug your elbows back and in towards your body. Your toenails are on the mat. Your inner ankles are lifting towards each other. Lift the chin and chest, look up. Child's pose with your exhale. Push your hips back towards your heels, arms extend forward out in front of you. Take another round of breath here. Exhale, let it go. Up to tabletop, inhale. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog, exhale. Root through the base of the fingers, slide your feet together at the back of the mat. Left leg lifts, inhale, lift through the heel of the left leg. Rotate the left front hip down so both hips are in one line. Take a breath in, the left leg lifts up. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring the shoulders forward over the wrist. Hug the left knee in towards your chest. Step your left foot up between the hands. Inhale, look up. Step your right foot in and fold to the top. Inhale to mountain pose. Lift up towards the sky. Hands into the heart, exhale. Inhale, arms over your shoulders. Push your hips forward, look up. Exhale, fold. Bring your hands all the way down to your feet. Step your left foot back, low lunge. Lower the left knee down. Untuck your back toes. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, the arms lift all the way up over your shoulders. Push your hips forward. Lengthen your tailbone down. One more breath in, look up. Downward facing dog. Hands to the mat, tuck your left toes under, step your right foot back. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin, or low push-up. Upward dog or cobra pose. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, lower your heels. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, firm your triceps in, look forward, floater step your feet to the top. Lift halfway, inhale, draw the hips back, draw the chest forward towards the top of your mat, extend your arms alongside your body, press down into the ball of the foot, lift through the arch of your feet, and extend your arms all the way back, spark to the fingers. Take an inhale, look forward, exhale, fold over your legs. Mountain pose, root and rise, reach all the way up. Hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, mountain pose, extend your arms over your shoulders, look up. Exhale, fold hands to feet. Step your right foot back, low lunge, inhale with the chin and chest. Step your left foot back, low push up. Upward dog with the chin and chest. Downward dog, exhale back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, feet to hands at the top of your mat. Lift halfway to a flat back and extend the arms alongside the body. Press into the balls of the feet, lift through the arches of your feet. Spark through your fingertips, draw your hips back, draw your chest forward. Let's bend the knees, send the hips back, behind the knees. Keep the chest and the stomach close to the thighs without resting there. Hug the shoulder blades down and in towards the spine. Lift through the heart, take an inhale, fold forward, exhale. Inhale to mountain pose, lift the arms over the shoulders, hands into the heart, exhale. Inhale, arms over your shoulders. Exhale, fold forward, hands to feet. Step your left foot back. Low lunge, lift the chin and the chest. Low push-up, step your right foot back. Upward dog, lift the chin and chest. Downward dog, exhale back. Take a full breath in. And exhale, let it go. Inhale. And exhale. Lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, feet to hands at the top. Lift halfway, inhale. Fold over the legs, exhale. Inhale to mountain pose, lift up. Hands into the heart, exhale. Chair pose, bend the knees. Utkatasana, keep a little space between the heels. Toes are parallel, arms over your shoulders. Descend the tailbone down, lift up through the spine. Take an inhale, sit a little lower, exhale. Inhale, sit a little lower, exhale. Take a breath in, fold forward, let it go. Lift halfway to a flat back, step your right foot back, take a deep step back, low lunge. We're gonna twist, right hand stays on the floor, left arm reaches up past the shoulder. Spark up through the left fingertips. Lift both thighs in towards the center. Broaden across the front of your chest. Take one more breath in. Low lunge, lower your left hand down. Inhale, look up. Step your left foot back, low push up. Upward dog, lift the chin and chest. Downward dog, push back. Take an inhale. And take an exhale. Take an inhale. And take an exhale. Lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, feet to hands at the top of your mat. Lift halfway, arms extend back. Fold over the legs, exhale. Inhale to mountain pose, lift up. Hands into the heart, exhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend the knees, arms over your shoulders. Palms face in towards each other. Descend the tailbone down. Stretch up through your spine. Take an inhale. Sit a little lower. Another breath in. Sit a little lower. Take an inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Lift halfway, step your left foot back, low lunge, twist. Left hand stays on the floor now, right arm reaches up. Broaden across your chest. Lift through both inner thighs. Send your eyes all the way up towards your right hand. Take one more big inhale. Lower your right hand down, low lunge. Inhale, look up. Step your right foot back, chaturanga. Upward dog, lift the chin and chest. Downward dog, push back. Take a full cycle, inhale. And exhale. Feet together at the back of the mat and ground through the base of the fingers. Inhale, the right leg lifts up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Make some big circles through your right hip joint. Moving the knee in a circular motion. Rotating around through the right hip socket. Switch the direction of your circle. Re-extend your right leg, knee to nose, rock forward, core plank, bring the shoulders forward, hug your right knee in, step your right foot through between the hands. Inhale, the right arm reaches up past your shoulder, squeeze through both inner thighs, broaden across the chest. Right hand sweeps all the way through the right shin towards the left knee. Inhale, sweep it all the way back up over the shoulder. Low lunge, lower your right hand down, lift your chin and chest. Step your back foot in and fold. Inhale to mountain pose. Lift your arms over your shoulders. Hands into your heart. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to feet. Step your right foot back, low lunge. Inhale, the chin and chest lift. Step your left foot back, low push up. Upward dog, lift the chin and chest. Downward dog, push back. Take an inhale and take an exhale. Ground to the base of the fingers. Feet together at the back of the mat. Left leg lifts, inhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Keep the shoulders balanced. Make some circles into the left hip now. Move around into the left hip socket. Switch the direction of your circle. extend your left leg. Roll your left front hip down. Take an inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring the shoulders forward over the wrists. Hug the knee into the chest. Step your left foot through low lunge. Inhale, look up. We're gonna twist. Right hand stays on the floor. Inhale, the left arm reaches all the way up. Squeeze through both inner thighs. Extend your left arm up. Left hand is gonna sweep all the way through past the left inner shin towards the right knee. Inhale all the way back up over the shoulder. Take one more breath in. Low lunge. Look forward, inhale. Step your right foot in and fold, exhale. Inhale to mountain pose, lift up. Hands into the heart, exhale. Inhale, mountain, arms over your shoulders. Exhale, fold forward, hands to feet. Step your left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, look up. Low push up, step your right foot back. Upward dog, lift the chin and chest. Downward dog, push back. Take an inhale and take an exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's take one more round of breath here. Inhale, exhale. Feet together at the back of the mat. Right leg lifts, inhale. Knee to nose, rock forward, core plank. Bring the shoulders forward, hug that undercarriage in. Step your right foot through, low lunge, inhale, lift the chin and chest. We're gonna twist again. Left hand stays on the floor, under the shoulder. Inhale, reach your right arm all the way up skyward, look up. Broaden across your chest. Lift through both inner thighs. Right arm sweeps inside the right shin towards the left knee. All the way back up with the inhale. Now send your right arm all the way back towards your right hip. All the way like you're gonna reach back towards your left heel. Keep hugging the inner thighs together. We're gonna move into warrior two. Send your right arm all the way forward past your shoulder, ground your left heel, stretch your left arm back while you reach your right arm forward. Anchor your hips down and lift your spine up. Lift through the arches of your feet. Relax your gaze over your right hand. Take one more round of breath, sit a little bit lower. Try to create that parallel line with a thigh in the floor. Now with your inhale, straighten out the leg, the palms touch over the shoulders. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe, bend the right knee, open up your right palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Sweep your right hand all the way back, lengthen through your right side. Soften the shoulders from the ears so they're not riding up around the jaw. Warrior two. Take an inhale, and with your exhale, side angle pose extended. Bring the right elbow towards the thigh, and bring your left arm all the way over your ear. Keep rotating the chest open, everybody. Lift through the arches at the feet. Take one more round of breath there. Low lunge inhale. Bring the hands to frame the right foot, lift the chin and chest, look up, and step your back foot in, fold at the top. Inhale to mountain, lift the arms over the shoulders, hands into the heart. Inhale, exhale. Mountain pose, arms over your shoulders, look up. Exhale, fold hands to feet. Step your right foot back, low lunge, lower your right knee down, Anjaneyasana, untuck the back toes. Inhale, your arms lift up. Let's take a twist. Right arm extends forward, left arm extends back. Lift up from the earth, lengthen through the spine, broaden across the chest. Bring your left hand to the back of your right thigh, lift your right arm all the way up past your shoulder. Descend the tailbone down, draw the belly button in. You should feel a really nice stretch through the right hip flexor, as well as the shoulder and that bend in the spine. Back to Anjaneyasana, both arms lift up. Downward facing dog. Plant your palms, lift your right knee, step your left foot back, down dog. Stay here or inhale to high plank. Exhale, low push up. Upward dog, lift the chin and chest. Downward dog, exhale and push back. Take an inhale and take an exhale. Let's take an inhale and an exhale. One more round, inhale. Exhale. Feet together at the back of the mat. Left leg lifts, inhale. Knee to nose, rock forward, core plank. Bring the shoulders over the wrists, hug everything in that undercarriage. Pull it in, pull it up. Step your left foot through, low lunge. We're gonna twist, right hand stays on the floor. Inhale, lift your left arm up past your shoulder. Squeeze through both inner thighs. Lengthen from bottom of spine to top. Look up towards your left hand. Left hand sweeps through towards the right shin. Inhale all the way back up over the shoulder. Broaden across the chest. Now send your left arm back towards your right heel like you're gonna grab it. Keep the sternum lifting away from the back heel and the left fingertips reaching towards it. Take one more breath there. Let it go. Bring your left arm all the way over your shoulder. We're moving into warrior two. As your left arm stretches forward, your right arm extends back. Anchor your hips down. Lift up from the center line towards the sky. Draw your floating ribs in. Gaze out over the left hand. Take one more round of breath there. Bend the left knee. Try to create that parallel line with the thigh and the floor. Straighten out your left leg. Inhale, the palms touch over the shoulders. Exhale, warrior two. Open up your left palm, reverse your warrior. Sweep your left hand all the way up and back, lengthening through the left side. Back to warrior two. And into side angle pose. Elbow to knee extended. Bring the right arm all the way over the ear. Keep lifting through the right inner thigh. Softening the shoulder from the ear, even though the arm is extended over the shoulder. See if you can relax a little bit there. Take one more round of breath. Low lunge inhale. Lower the right hand to the mat. Stack your right heel over your toe. Look up. Forward fold at the top of the mat. Step the right foot forward. Inhale to mountain, lift up. Hands into the heart, exhale. Inhale, mountain, lift the arms over the shoulders. And exhale, fold hands to feet. Step your left foot back, low lunge. Lower your left knee down, tap it down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, the arms lift up. Draw the spine up from earth. Lift through both inner thighs. We're gonna twist left arm forward, right arm back. Broaden across your chest. Scoop from the floor up, broaden. Right hand to the back of your left thigh. Left arm lifts all the way up. Press your left hip forward. So this is a really nice stretch for the left front hip flexor. A nice opening for the shoulders. An opening for the spine. Back to Anjaneyasana, the arms lift up. Downward facing dog. Plant your palms, tuck your left toes under. Step your right foot back, down dog. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, low push up. Upward dog, chest and chin lift. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a big inhale. Take a big exhale. Take a big inhale. Take a big exhale. Inhale to high plank. Firm your triceps in, knit the ribs in. Lift your right foot, tap your left tricep. Extend the foot back. Lift your left foot, tap your right tricep, extend the foot back. Back to downward facing dog. Unplug your hands, walk all the way back towards your feet. Utkatasana. Bring the feet together under the hips. As you bend the knees, lift the arms over your shoulders. Anchor your hips down, bring your hands into your heart. Take an inhale and twist. Left elbow hooks outside your right thigh. Press the right palm into the left palm. Draw your belly button back towards your lower spine so there's support in the lower back and sacrum. Rock weight back to your heels. Option to open up the arms, left hand to helm, right arm reaching up. Option for side crow. Two more rounds of breath. One more round of breath. Back to chair pose, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk it out to plank pose. Let's move into side plank. Slide the right palm into center. Spin on the right heel or lower the right knee and reach your left arm up. Draw the right hip and the right rib cage open. Reach your left arm high. Take one more round of breath there. Feel free to add on wherever you like. Back to plank pose. Left palm to the floor. Step your right foot back. Exhale, low push up. Upward dog, chest and chin lift. Downward facing dog, push back. Take an inhale and take an exhale. Unplug your hands, walk all the way back towards your feet. Inhale to a flat back lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe the feet in together. Utkatasana, the heels are underneath the hips, arms over your shoulders. Bring your hips down towards your heels and stretch your spine up, opposing forces towards the sky. Take an inhale, hands into the heart, exhale. Take one more breath in, and as you exhale, twist. Hook your right elbow outside your left knee, rock weight back into your heels. Gently press your left palm into your right. Draw your navel back to your spine so you've got support in the lower back and sacrum. Turn and look past your left shoulder. Option to open up the arms, right hand down, left arm reaching up. You can move into your side crow or keep your hands at your heart center. 2 more rounds of breath. 1 more round of breath. Back to chair pose, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Lift halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Feet are hip width distance, lift halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Walk it out to plank pose. Side plank, second side. Slide your left palm into center. Spin on your left heel. Reach your right arm up or lower a knee. Feel free to add on, take away. Draw your left arm into the shoulder. Rotate the rib cage open. Lift the left hip away from the floor. Expand, look up. One more round of breath. Back to plank pose. Inhale, lower the right hand down. Step your left foot back. Look forward, low push up. Upward dog, lift the chin and chest. Child's pose. Open your knees up wide. Push your hips back onto your heels. Forehead down to the floor. Thread the needle through. Thread your right arm all the way through to the left side. Bring your right shoulder and ear to the floor. Right palm faces open. Send your breath all the way back towards your kidneys. Exhale it all the way out through the nose. Inhale, re-extend your right arm forward. Second side, thread your left arm all the way through to the right side. Left shoulder, left cheek to the floor. Left palm faces open. Send your breath all the way back towards your kidneys. Exhale it all the way out through the nose. Inhale, child's pose. Exhale, tabletop. Slide your knees underneath your hips, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog, the hips lift up. Inhale to high plank, exhale, low push up. Upward dog, chin and chest lift. Downward dog, exhale back. Take a full breath in and take a full breath out. Feet together at the back of the mat, inhale the right leg lifts, bend the knee, open up the hip. Re-extend the right leg. Bring your right knee to your right tricep. 3-legged dog. Knee to nose, rock forward, core plank. Step your right foot through, low lunge. Inhale, the right arm reaches all the way up past your shoulder. Broaden across your chest, lift through both inner thighs. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, sweep your right arm inside your right shin, back towards your left knee. Inhale all the way back up over the shoulders. Stretch your right arm towards your left heel like you're gonna catch it. all the way open into warrior two. Send your right arm forward, ground your left heel, send your left arm back. Anchor your hips down, lift your spine up. Straight out your right leg, inhale, your palms touch. Exhale, warrior two. Open up your right palm, reverse your warrior, sweep your right hands up and back, lengthen. Side angle pose, extend forward and down. The right hand can lower inside or outside the ankle. Feel free to bind or to move into another side plank variation. Keep lifting through the arches of the feet, so tons of stability from the earth up as you expand out. Take 2 more rounds of breath. 1 more round of breath. Low lunge inhale, lower the left hand down, roll the left hip forward, look up. Forward, fold to the top of the mat. Inhale to mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, hands into the heart. Inhale, mountain, arms over your shoulders. Exhale, fold forward, hands to feet. Step your right foot back, low lunge, crescent lunge. Inhale, the torso lifts, both hips face forward. Stack your shoulders over your hips, water wheel, right arm forward, left arm back. Lift through both inner thighs, lift through your spine, lift through your heart. Left hand to the back of your right thigh, always an option to lower your right knee down. Take a twist, reach your right arm all the way up and open. Back to crescent lunge, inhale. Down to low lunge, exhale. Lift the chin and chest, look up. Step your left foot back, 3-legged dog. Plant your palms, send your right leg up and back. Now unplug your hands and walk back towards your right foot, standing split pose. Roll your left hip down. Lift your left heel a little higher. Drop your head. Relax your shoulders. Take 1 more round of breath there. Right leg lifts up. Walk it all the way out, 3-legged dog. Keep that left leg lifting high as you walk your hands forward. Now left knee over to the right tricep, cross and tap, hug it in and into fallen triangle. Extend your left foot, lift from the left palm all the way up and open towards the sky, broaden across your chest. Keep rotating the left arm into the shoulder, peeling the left lung open, chest up to the sky. Take 1 more breath in there. Plank pose, right palm to the floor, left foot steps back. Look forward, low push-up or downward facing dog. Upward dog if you're moving through vinyasa. Downward facing dog, push back. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, and exhale. 1 more breath in. And exhale, let it go. Feet together at the back of the mat, left leg lifts, inhale. Bend the knee, open up the head. Extend the left leg, knee to left tricep tap, send it up. Knee to nose, rock forward, core plank, bring the shoulders forward, hug the knee in towards your chest, step your left foot through, low lunge, lift the chin, look up. Right hand stays on the floor, reach your left arm all the way up past your shoulder, broaden across the chest, lift through the inner thighs. Sweep your left hand all the way through towards the right knee. Lift it all the way back up over the shoulder and then reach all the way back towards your right heel like you're gonna grab it. Warrior two, bring your left arm forward, ground your right heel, send your right arm back, send your left arm forward. Anchor your hips down, lift your spine up. Straighten out your left leg, inhale, the palms touch. Exhale, warrior two. Open up your left palm, reverse your warrior, sweep your left hand all the way up and back. Keep anchoring from the earth up. Side ankle pose with your exhale. Extend all the way down, hand inside or outside the ankle. Right arm all the way over your ear. You can add on here with a side plank variation or an arm or a bind. Keep breathing into your right lung. Softening the jaw. Relaxing into the shape. down to low lunge. Lower your right hand down. Inhale, lift the chin and chest. Step your right foot forward and fold at the top. Inhale to mountain pose. Lift your arms over your shoulders. Hands into your heart. Exhale. Inhale, mountain, reach up. Look up. Exhale, fold forward, hands to your feet. Step your left foot back, low lunge. Crescent lunge. From the earth, rise up, lift. Balanced, focused. Shoulders over your hips, 2 hips in 1 line. Again, you're always welcome to lower your right knee down. Water wheel twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Keep lifting from the base of your spine all the way up. Soften the chest. Draw the floating ribs in. Arms extend away from the chest. Right hand to the back of your left thigh. Left arm reaches all the way up. Take 1 more round of breath there, finding some space here in your body. Back to crescent lunge. Inhale, the arms lift up. 3-legged dog. Hands to the floor. Plant your palms. Right leg lifts all the way up and back. Unplug your hands. Walk back towards your left foot. Standing split pose. Roll your right hip down. Drop your head. Lift through your right heel. Relax your neck. You're always welcome to add on, take away. Take 1 more round of breath here. Right leg lifts up. 3-legged dog. Walk it out. Hands spaced out, shoulder width distance. Right leg is still lifting. Right knee to left tricep now. Cross and tap and into fallen triangle. Extend your right foot. Feel free to modify. Extend your left arm up. Rotate your right arm into the shoulder. Peel the right rib cage open. Stretch your left arm up. Take 1 more round of breath. Downward facing dog. Left palm to the floor, right leg lifts up. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, low push up. Upward dog, chest and chin lift. Downward facing dog, push back. Take an inhale and take an exhale. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, feet to hands at the top of your mat. Lift halfway to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to mountain, lift up. Hands into the heart, exhale. Tree pose, balance on your left leg, bring your right foot up into your left leg. Hands into the heart. You're also welcome to take the Ashtanga variation where you bring your heel onto your hip. Guide your right knee down below your hip. Press your hips forward towards the front of your mat and lift your spine from the earth up. You can branch your tree. Soften your shoulders, lift your gaze. Hands into the heart. Let's slowly start to extend the right leg forward. Kick it out in front of you. Pull the belly button in. Descend the tailbone down and lift the spine up a little bit taller. Airplane pose. Fly the right leg back. Bring the chest forward and down till it's parallel. Extend the arms alongside the body. Interlace your fingers there at your lower back. You can also use a strap if it's handy. And we're gonna start to fold down over the left leg. Soften the shoulders from the ears. Bring that belly button towards the left thigh. Lift the right leg up. Take 1 more round of breath there. Half moon pose. Lower the left hand down. Peel the right hip open. Flex the right foot. Lift your right arm over your shoulder. For added fun, you can start to look up toward your right hand. Tap into that your own stillness. Lift your right leg a little higher, take an inhale. Low lunge. Lower your right hand down, step your right foot back, a big step, lift the chin and chest, look up. Plank pose, plant your palms, step your left foot back, chaturanga. Upward dog, lift the chin and chest. Downward dog, exhale, push back. Take an inhale. And take an exhale. Take an inhale. And take an exhale. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Floater step your feet to your hands. Lift halfway to a flat back. Feet are parallel under the hips. Exhale and fold. Inhale to mountain pose. Lift your arms all the way over your shoulders. Hands into your heart. Tree pose, second side. Balance on your right leg now. Bring your left foot into your right thigh. Or Ashtanga variation, you can bring the heel up towards the hip. Guide your left knee down. Be gentle with your knee. Push your hips forward. Lift your spine up a little bit taller. You can bring the hands to center of chest or branch or tree. Keep lifting out of the lower spine. Added fun, you can lift the gaze upward. Hands into the heart. Slowly start to bring your left leg forward, kick it out. Stand a little bit taller in the right leg. Airplane pose. Fly your left leg back now. Bring your torso down till it's parallel. Arms alongside your hips. Interlace your fingers at your lower back. Bring your chest a little closer to your right leg. Let your head drop down. Left leg lifts up. Take one more round of breath there. Breathe up into those knuckles, reaching for the sky. Half moon pose. Lower the right hand down. Peel your left hip away from the right hip. Stretch your left arm up. Flex your left foot. Reach towards the sky, and for added fun, start to look up towards your left hand. Lift your left leg a little higher. Take one more round of breath there. Low lunge. Lower your left hand down. Take a big step back with your left foot. Lift your chin, lift your chest. Low push up, plant your palms, step back. Upward dog, lift the chin and chest. Child's pose. Push your hips back onto your heels. Arms stretch forward in front of you. Take one more round of breath here. Glide through into cobra pose on your belly. We're gonna set up for crocodile pose. Legs are extended behind you, toenails are on the floor. Stack your right forearm on the mat in front of your forehead, and then left forearm on top of the right. Place your forehead on top of your left forearm. Keep your forearms stacked and your forehead with your forearms. Push your hips towards the floor, and with an inhale, lift your upper body off the mat. Lower down, inhale, lift up. Lower down, inhale, lift up. Think of lifting through the bra strap line. Lift, lift. One more time, lift, hold that lift, and cactus out your arms like you're skydiving. Press the back of the arms towards the sky. Draw the shoulders into the back. Draw the back of the skull towards the sky. Now extend the arms alongside the body. Reach, reach, reach. Lower your left cheek down. Palms open to the sky. Take an inhale. And take an exhale. Bring your chin forward. Let's do second side. Left forearm stacks in front. And then right forearm on top of the left forearm. Toenails are on the mat. Bring your forehead down to your right forearm. Keep the arms stacked, forehead on top of the forearm. Press your hips into the floor. And with an inhale, lift the upper body off the mat, like you're lifting through the bra strap line, through the thoracic back. Lower down, inhale, lift. Lower down, and lift. Lower, lift. One more time, lower. Inhale, lift, hold that lift, cactus out your arms like you're skydiving. Press the back of the arms to the sky. Press the back of the skull to the sky. Draw the shoulders into the back, inhale. Extend the arms alongside the hips. Take one more breath in. Lower your right ear down and look to your left. Let your shoulders roll forward. Let your heels spill open. Bring your chin forward, tabletop. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders, walk your knees underneath your hips. We're gonna set up for camel pose. Knees hip distance, place your hands on your lower back, push your hips forward, lengthen your tailbone down towards your knees, and with an inhale, look up, let your head drop back, if that's comfortable on your neck. Keep pushing your hips forward, resist letting the hips sink back, but keep them lifting forward. Option to lower your hands onto your heels, lift your chest up, keep pushing your hips forward, lifting out of your lower back, broadening across your chest. Take one more inhale here. Big exhale. Inhale, press back up, hands onto your hips, and into tabletop, hands onto the mat. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, cat pose, roll your spine up, tuck your chin to your chest. Breathe into the back of the body here. Hold this pose and take another round of breath. Back to tabletop. Walk your hands forward, downward facing dog. Lift your knees, press your hips up and back. Inhale to plank pose, exhale low push up. Upward dog, lift the chin and chest. Downward dog, exhale and push back. Take an inhale and take an exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more round of breath in, breath out. Feet together at the back of the mat, right leg lifts, inhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Option to flip your dog, or you can lower a forearm to the mat. If you're gonna flip your dog, lift your left heel, soften your left knee, spin on the ball of your left foot, drop your right foot over to the left corner edge of your mat, rotate your left arm into the shoulder, bring the shoulder over the wrist, and peel the rib cage open away from the mat. Take one more round of breath, expand. This should feel really nice in your body. Back to three-legged dog. Inhale, right palm to the floor, spin back on that left foot, right leg lifts up. Roll the right hip down. Bring your right knee to your right tricep. Step your right foot to your right pinky finger, lizard lunge. Walk both hands underneath your shoulders. Draw your belly in. Plant into the 4 points of your right foot. Lift through your right inner thigh. Stretch your right arm forward out in front of you. Keep all this undercarriage engaged, and we're gonna step the left foot through into a little squat. Keep lifting through that undercarriage, chest up. Take one more round of breath there. Back to lizard lunge. Step your left foot back, lower your right hand down. Three-legged dog. Plant your palms, right leg lifts all the way up and back. One more round of breath here, right leg lifts up. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Warrior two, ground your left heel, cartwheel your arms out from your chest. If there's room, slide your left heel back a little further. Lift from the bottom of the spine to the top. Straighten out your right leg, inhale, palms touch. Keep the right leg straight, and as you exhale, extend the arms back out. Keep the chest open. Pull the left hip back away from the right knee. Stretch out over your right thigh, setting up for triangle pose. Extend the right hand down to the shin or block, the mat, the right big toe, and turn and look up. The knee can be soft here. The front knee can be soft. Lengthen the tailbone down. Open the chest up. Gaze up towards the left hand. Take 2 more rounds of breath. One more round of breath. Low lunge. Lower your left hand down. Inhale, lift your chin and chest. Look up. Let's set up for pyramid pose. Step your back foot in. You want enough space that your left heel can lower towards the floor. 2 hips in one line, so you can bring your right hand onto the sacral area and see how that space is back there. Lift halfway, look forward, pad up to the fingertips, draw your sternum forward, draw your chin forward towards the front of your mat. Good, now exhale and fold down over your right leg. Let your head drop down. Inhale, lift halfway. Revolve triangle pose or revolved half moon pose, yogi's choice. So if you're moving into revolved half moon, stretch your left hand forward in line with the right big toe, but maybe a hand print further. And you can balance on the right leg, stretch your left leg back, kick from the heel and twist, or kick from the ball of the foot and twist. Or you can move into revolved triangle pose, keep your back foot on the floor, but you still have all that strength of revolved half moon. Reach your right arm up and twist. Option to look up, that's always fun. Take one more round of breath. Exhale, lower your right down. Inhale, bend the right knee, look up. Step your left foot back, downward, right foot back, downward facing dog. Stay here or inhale to high plank. Exhale, low push up. Upward dog, lift the chin and chest. Downward dog, exhale, push back. Take an inhale, take an exhale. Take an inhale, an exhale. One more inhale, exhale. Feet together at the back of the mat. Left leg lifts, inhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Option to flip your dog or lower a forearm to the floor. If you're flipping your dog, lift your right heel, soften your right knee. This will really help with the transition. Pivot on the right foot. Bring your left foot over to the right side. Rotate the right arm into the shoulder. Bring the shoulder over the wrist. Bone stacking really helps. Rotate the rib cage open. Open up into this pose. Take one more round of breath. Back to three-legged dog. Soften, spin back around. Left leg lifts all the way up. Square off the hips. Left leg lifts up, inhale. Knee to left tricep. Lizard lunge. Step your left foot outside your left pinky finger. Keep all this undercarriage lifting. Keep the sternum lifting, so no collapsing. No collapsing. You can lower the knee down and just skip the squat. Chest up, chin up. Now, right hand underneath the shoulder. Stretch your left arm forward. Keep all this engagement. Option for your squat, you can start to bring your right foot forward through. Keep lifting up, expanding away from the earth. Keep everything drawing up. You've got this. Take one more round of breath. Back to your squat or your lunge. Step your right foot back. Lower your left hand down, both hands underneath the shoulders there. Three-legged dog. Plant your palms. Left leg lifts all the way up and back. Let your head drop down. Inhale, the left leg lifts up. Warrior two. Bring your left knee towards your nose and step it through. Warrior two. Ground your right heel. Arms stretch out from the center of the chest. Anchor your hips down. Lift your spine up. Extend your arms out. Straighten out your left leg. Inhale, your palms touch. Keep your left leg straight, extend your arms out, chest stays open, reach forward while the right hip pulls back. Triangle pose. Lower your left hand to a block, your shin, the big toe. Turn and look up towards your right hand. Tailbone descends down, belly button pulls in, so all this support. Ribs are knitting in, the chest is opening. Extend the right arm past the shoulder. Three more rounds of breath. One more round of breath. Setting up our pyramid pose. Lower the right hand down. Look forward. Soften the right knee enough to step it in so your right heel is grounded. So feel free to step that foot in as much as you need to for the sake of your hamstrings. Lift your chin and chest, broaden across the sternum, look forward. You can use the hand again for the lower back, see what's happening there. Exhale and fold over your left leg. revolve triangle pose. If you're moving into revolved half moon, stretch your right hand forward in line with your left big toe, maybe a palm's width from the left foot. Shift forward, that way your right shoulder will be over the right wrist. Left leg extends back, left arm stretches up. Now you can also set up for revolved triangle pose. It's the same thing, same muscles are working here. For fun, turn and look up towards the left shoulder. Soften the shoulders down, relax the jaw, breathe into your twist. Take one more round of breath there. Exhale, lower your left hand down. Low lunge, inhale, lift the chin and chest, look up. Downward facing dog, plant your palms, step your left foot back. Inhale to high plank, exhale, low push up. Upward dog, chest and chin lift. Child's pose, hips back to your heels. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more round of breath in, round of breath out. Slide through onto your belly prone. Legs behind you, toenails are on the floor to start. Extend your arms alongside your body. Let's set up for bow pose, Dhanurasana. Bend your knees, reach back, grab either at the top of your feet and hold there, or hold your ankles. So yogi's choice. Knees about hip distance apart. With an inhale, lift up. You can flex the feet or point the toes, whatever feels most helpful here. Guide your spine up with your eyes. Kick your legs up. Maintain your breath. Don't hold your breath in this pose. Never hold your breath in a back bend pose. Never. Maintain the breath. Eyes up, chest up. Exhale and slowly lower down. Tabletop, walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Push up onto all fours. Exhale, round your back into a cat pose. You can pad up onto your fingertips into a spicy cat pose. Stay there and take another round of breath. Come back to tabletop. I'm going to invite you into peacock pose. So we're just going to build on piece by piece. Turn your fingertips in towards your knees. This is a fantastic stretch. You might stay here. Moving forward from there, bend your elbows. Use the back of your arms as a shelf for your rib cage. If you are large-breasted, good for you. This will be a lot of fun. You want to work your arms onto the rib cage, so if there's a lot of tissue there, work your way into that. From there, you can start to extend the legs back, as though it's like you're in a plank pose, but you're going to use the arms as a shelf. Keep lifting the chest forward, and then you can start to come up onto the palms. You can use your chin, and then eventually you want to lift your chin away from the mat. Take one more round of breath there. And then slowly bring your hips onto your heels. Release your hands out in front of you and start to make some circles through your wrist joints. It's a really big stretch for the wrists. It's a really big stretch for your forearms. Peacocks are said to eat poisonous snakes, so I thought it was really appropriate for immunity, digestion, with all that we are processing and eliminating. Shake out your hands. Inhale the arms over the shoulders. Exhale, hands into the heart. Downward facing dog. Plant your palms, tuck your toes under, send your hips up and back. Feet together at the back of the mat. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Half pigeon pose. Bring your right knee forward, bring your right shin forward. Stretch your left leg back behind you. Now, if this pose is not appropriate for you, no worries. Bring your left leg forward into a figure four and bring your right heel onto your left thigh. Walk your hands behind you and bring the chest in towards the right shin until you have a good stretch in your body. If you're in your half pigeon pose, you can start to fold out over your right shin. See what you can let go of here. I think that's the big thing through this is like, what can we let go of? How much extra are we holding on to? What's essential? It's easy to get caught up in thinking that we need a lot to make us happy, when really a lot can weigh us down. All right, if you're in half pigeon pose, we're going to start to come up. We're going to move into Janu Sharasana. Bring your left leg forward out in front of you. Right foot inside the left thigh. If you want to take that Ashtanga variation, the half lotus pose, you can take the half lotus pose. Both hips are on the floor. Inhale, lift your arms over your shoulders, reach up, and as you exhale, fold out over your left leg. If you need to soften the left knee, you can soften the left knee. You might slide maybe a towel, a rolled up blanket, so modify wherever you need to. Never work through pain in your body in your yoga practice. One more round of breath here. Inhale, lift up. Downward facing dog. Plant your palms. Downward dog. You can move through a vinyasa. You can handstand. Knit a sweater. And then come back to stillness. Feet together at the back of the mat. Left leg lifts, inhale. Half pigeon pose. Bring your left knee up and forward. Lower your left shin down. Stretch your right leg back behind your hip. If this is not appropriate today, you can make your figure four and bring your left heel on top of your right thigh. Walk your right foot in until you've got just enough tension there to stretch. Keep the space of the chest open. Tuning in, enjoying the sanctuary that's there inside of you, in your breath. If you're in half pigeon pose, we're going to move into Janu Sharasana. Left foot inside your right thigh. Both hips are on the floor. You can take that Ashtanga variation and bring your heel up onto your right hip. Inhale, the arms lift up over the shoulders, and as you exhale, fold out over your right leg. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Make modifications wherever you need. How's your breathing? One more round of breath here. Downward facing dog. Cross the ankles, make your way back to downward dog. Option for vinyasa, high to low push up. Upward dog. Downward dog. Inhale. And exhale. We're gonna take a breath in, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, float through, and lie all the way down in the back. Bring your shoulders and head down, raise both legs up. Stretch your arms over your shoulders, cross your thumbs only. Draw your belly button back towards your spine and lower the legs down to a hover. Lift through both inner thighs. Lift the head and the shoulders away from the mat. Look towards your toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the head and shoulders down. Raise the legs up. Bring your hands on either side of your hips. Palms down so the thumbs are facing in towards your hips. Draw your belly button to your spine. Flex your feet so you're pressing through the heel of the feet. Inhale, lift the head and the shoulders up. Draw the belly button in. Draw the lower back into the floor. Draw your shoulders into your back. Lower your right leg down. Lift it up. Lower your left leg down. Lift it up. Lower both legs down to a hover. Hold it there. Lift just your right leg up. Lower it down. Lift just your left leg up. Lower it down. Lift both legs a quarter way up, another quarter way up, all the way up. Lower your head down. Bring your knees into your chest, give them a squeeze. Take an inhale, take an exhale. Guide both knees over to the right with your right hand, supine twist, walk both shoulders out. Scoot your right shoulder a little more to the right so you can spread your left shoulder blade down to the floor. Turn and look to the left. Send your breath back towards your lower spine and across the back hips. As you exhale out, exhale through the nose. Relax the collarbones, the throat. Bring your knees back over your hips, and with your left hand, guide your knees over to the left. Walk the left shoulder a little more to the left. Spread your right shoulder blade out. Turn your head, look to the right. As you breathe in, send your breath all the way down to the kidneys, the lower back. And as you exhale, exhale out through the nostrils, soften across the collarbones and the throat. With your inhale, bring your knees back into your chest. Curl up, wrap your arms over your shins, give yourself a good squeeze. Tuck your chin to your chest. Take one more round of breath air into the back body. As you exhale, lower your head and shoulders down, happy baby pose. Hook onto your two big toes so you've got that peace finger lock, and gently bring your knees down outside your hips. Soften both shoulders down. If you want to move into a bind here, you can bring your legs behind your shoulders and maybe you cross the ankles at the back of the head. Four more rounds of breath. A little soul shining up to the sky, through the feet and toes, through the heart and the throat, third eye center. One more round of breath here. If you're in that bind, you're going to want to start to release it and slowly extend the legs over the hips. Extend your arms over your chest for sleeping leopard pose. Relax your shoulders towards earth. Soften the fingertips. Soften the arches of your feet, your inner thighs. Slowly start to lower the legs all the way down to the mat. Setting up for final pose, Shavasana. Turn the palms open to the sky. Walk the shoulders out and down so both shoulders are grounded into earth. Dig the heels into the mat a little bit so the calves are soft and the knees are open. Let your hips open. Both back hip bones are on the floor so you feel that even balance from right to left side. Take a big breath in, fill your lungs all the way up to the top, expand the rib cage, expand the collarbones. Exhale, open the mouth, sigh out. One more time, take a big breath in, expand the belly, expand the rib cage, expand the collarbones. Hold the breath there. Exhale, let it go. Final pose is Shavasana. I'm going to leave you here in Shavasana to rest. Deep bow. Namaste. Good job, baby.